everybody, welcome back. Don't get to see that too much. We're back with the Bazaar. Assuming it works. I have no reason to believe that it wouldn't, but assuming it works. And I'm excited. It's been a few days since I had the opportunity to get a small enchanted item early, and for better or for worse, base my entire personality around it. I'm really in the mood for like a shiny silencer if you're interested in something like that. Whoa. Obsidian lighter. I do feel like restorative honing steel early is like free wins. Does it really deal damage equal to 10 times this item's burn? 10 damage every 3 seconds is pretty good to begin with, but then it also having... Please be cinders. Oh, 2 regen is not even bad, to be honest. You have to try, man. A silver lighter, sure, but definitely like the skill is what we want to see, because then it would be 30 damage, 3 burn, and all of our other burns would become disproportionately better. You can't harm me. I'm in your walls. Now it's going to take me a while to kill you, but you literally can't give me something that wouldn't make me happy. One way or another. The cinders are actually the worst, because they would only give us 1 burn, 10 damage. You would give us 1 burn, 10 damage, but take the lighter up to a silver, which could open up a bronze upgrade for something else when we have the opportunity. And you would just be fully better, because it would affect all burn items in the future. But I'm not crying over it. That's totally fine. Double the burn, double the damage. And 14 gold. Let's take a look at small and large items, man. I don't even know what you could have, really. I'll take a seaweed and the Vanessa's amulet for now. It's just to have them for a moment, really. Silver tier upgrader. A skill, I was just going to say, a burn skill goes insane. We could lose. The damage output is not that high, but it is, like, this is a fairly disgusting line to be on. I mean... 40% crit chance Cutlass? It's going to be so slow, though, man. Considering that our Seaweed is going to go off, like, almost at the same pace, plus we have some regen, they're cooked. You're cooked. This is a... I don't want to say this run's going to be a walk, because I actually have, like, a kind of a horrible track record of evaluating enchanted items. Like, sometimes I get restorative Seaweed, and I'm like, this is a given that we're going to get to 10, and then we lose with 1 and... like, we're 1 and 7 or something like that. But this seems really good, and the path to making the lighter a disgusting weapon goes crazy. The most insane thing of all, I guess, is that this could still be a 1-weapon build if we really wanted to irritate people, which we might, because it's also just a really good build. It's kind of gross, man. 70 damage every 3 seconds and 7 burn. 76 damage, actually. Small non-weapon. I would happily try, man. I mean, if I could beat you, a Cinder would go crazy on this one, or a Sharpening Stone, to be honest. You can't not lose to me. You can't not lose to me. I can't believe we also got 2 burn skills as our first 2 skills. Like, that seems insane. Now, I don't really want Flame Dancer. Gold Bar is fine, man. We do need to fill our board, though. Now, this is the stuff, because, oh my god, if we could get the Shadow Cloak... Grindstone, sure, but the Shadowed Cloak to make this go off faster, this would be a run that's like anointed from heaven. This is insanely powerful for day 2. Obsidian, just in general, is really good. And then on a lighter, which is it's relatively easy to scale. Okay, I got a little ahead of myself. 4% crit chance is a bit of a snooze. But you could give us cinders. Or nothing. Now, we need to hit a shop up today, man. Curio's my fella. That's huge. You're just sold. You guys are you're going in the bag for a second. You're well worth it. Obviously, you're unbelievably worth it. That's crazy. 2.9 seconds. I feel like Magma Core works for what we got. With the amount of gold we have, we might as well go in for this. Don't really want to hold a bar of gold. I get that we could upgrade it. We got other upgrade targets. Probably buy that, buy that, buy this, buy this, buy this, sell this, buff everything, sell it, sell it, sell it, sell it. I buffed a magma core, didn't I? Classic. We level? I don't really want bronze tier loot. We could fill up our board. I lost heart in myself when we accidentally upgraded the magma core. I mean, burning for 11 at the start is not like useless, but it's definitely not what we're looking for. It stings. Did it really? No, it couldn't be, man. I think it is though. Oh no, it's because I have a rightmost burn item. I did put it on the lighter. I just should have you on the left. Okay, all is forgiven now. Reloading double barrel is actually gonna screw me here, man. Or not just reloading, but obviously lifesteal as well. We actually came really close because of the crits. I'm not, like, I don't think we have the strongest build you could possibly have on day 2. I'm just saying we got a very clean line for the future is really the type of stuff that I'm talking about. He's walking it back already. I'd love to see small and large, man. Like, realistically, I don't really care for you. I get that you're, like, there's no reason not to run you for now, but like in the future I want some better stuff. I mean, bayonet, like, it works, man. And then you kind of work as well. It's like a weapon flame build. Then you have to come over this way. 123 damage, 10 burn. Holy cow. Do I want to upgrade a bronze item? I don't really want to upgrade magma core. If anything, like, I could see Vanessa's amulet. Okay, I'm gonna upgrade Vanessa's amulet. Because we're like a weapon spam build.
Will inspire the crew.
And extra, the crits with the burn, well actually the crits with the damage go crazy, but the crits with the burn keep the damage up quite nicely. I still think I'd love to build one weapon, just because it's kind of novel to have a lighter being your one weapon, but... And I'm not sweating the lack of cinders so far, man. They'll hook me up. Oh, Tempest Flame Dancer for the 3rd time! At some point we're gonna get a cinder. It's gonna happen. It's destiny. Once every 100,000 years or so, when the moon doth shine and the grass doth grow, or whatever. When you upgrade it, you actually don't lose gold, because they sell for 5, and now they sell for 10. So it actually saves us an inventory spot, if you want to be anal about it. Another flame skill? Oh, plus 6 burn. Don't mind if I do, man.
Next time, I might surprise you.
I think given our gold situation, just give me the sharpening stone. Life of the cook. Ain't that the truth, man? Maybe. What a board we got here. It's one weapon spam. Well, it's multi-weapon spam with the dream in the future of becoming one weapon lighter. They're a trebuchet restore. That coral is quite restorative, man. I can't deny that. We do a lot of damage, though. It happens real quick. Yeah, it happens real quick. Especially when you get the grenade crit, which is like, it's a 50-50 shot, essentially. I'm not going to litigate that 1%. Honestly, I think we just want to not spend too much money. We want to save for the shops we know we like. Free haste item is always interesting. Beach ball, it's nice if we're running aquatic, but we're not really. It's hard to beat the flame juggler, man. I'm actually going to sell the chocolate bars to give us a better chance. And I get the idea that it could... I mean, technically, there's no reason not to run the beach ball. Because if we put the beach ball out here, it'll haste itself and also the seaweed every time, which might give us enough to survive. But we're gonna put some serious burn on you. I feel like we have to try, I guess is what I'm getting at here. Some crits would really hit the spot. Hold on this one, please. Whoa, we got there easily, man. We got there easily. Fine. Actually fine. Now just you definitely don't want to make a mistake on this one. The placement does matter. It's only 1 extra burn, but that's 10 extra damage. When you use a weapon, it gains damage. For me, it's hard not to take that. I wish it scaled the burn. Obviously, it works in the other direction, but still. I don't really have bronzes I want to upgrade. I want... Leftmost item has plus 8% crit chance. What are you up to now? 32? Any chance we get to get XP, I gotta go in. Ooh, Scoival! I think we're probably cooked. But if we're not cooked, this would be sick, man. Because we're fighting all the burn enemies. I mean, there's a lot of burn NPCs in the game now. We're not cooked! I was wrong. We own you. I don't understand! You don't like peppers? And we might actually be able to fit one of the burn items here, man. Burn 4 if both adjacent items are food. This has +1 multicast. That strikes me as unbelievably useless, unfortunately. And seaweed is not food. Which it is in real life, but maybe it would just be too cute to make it work like that in the game. I don't know. It's not, the Bazaar is not really a reflection of reality, I think. So you're a shiny reloading grenade is devastating, man. But wait, we got our own powers.
Like my crew says at the bar, another round.
That's what I'm talking about. And we're about to level. Now that we're in like silver territory, we want it all about cinders, man. Silver loot, please cinders. Cinders or sharpening stone or cooldown reduction. Cooldown reduction, man. I know it says it applies to that one, but I don't trust it. We have so many useless items too. We gotta hit a shop up, but you give a skill, dude. I gotta take a peek at a skill. First time you fall below half health, slow items for 2 seconds. I don't think it's bad.
Sale, no sale. I want what's right for you.
We definitely have 5 or more item types. I don't know. Like, I cut you then. We would have a weapon. Actually, we wouldn't, man, which is crazy. We'd have to cut some other stuff, which I'm not willing to do. When you crit haste an item for 1 second. Okay, now this matters a lot to me. I think it's like, you go. Realistically, you go. Well, honestly, realistically, 90 weapons have 9 damage. I gotta fit something out here. Beach Ball, we don't care for the upgrade. We don't really care if it's hasted. Honestly, you should go. And then you should go. And the Sextant should come out here.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that.
And just put the cannon out here for extra damage.
I like the exercise.
And yeah, okay, that's fine. This seems fine to me. We want the Obsidian Lighter to always be hasted because it's always critting, but I don't know if we can guarantee that. And I'll just fight anybody that has, like, burn in their name, essentially. Now, how about this has plus burn equal to the burn of your non-fire claw items? This haste 1 item. I would really like it if it hasted itself, but this says plus burn equal to the burn of your non-fire claw items. Okay, hang on. Every 7 seconds, burn 35, heal 350. Eep. Burn 37, heal 370. I don't know, man. I don't know. I do want medium and large items because I want to see if there's a crow's nest coming our way. Obviously not, but a wanted poster is still something. Let's be realistic. You're never gonna fly here. You guys still might, because we have changed our run a lot today. You actually, yeah, I want you to go over that way. Because I still want the lighter to have the best burn. And then, like, 2 XP today would go nuts. I'll take a look at some golds, you never know. Aquatics get multicast. It's always interesting. And I want to run it. I rarely get a chance to run it. Your lifesteal weapons gain 20 damage. The weapon to the right of this has lifesteal. Does make you a little bit worse, I'll admit, because we took this off, but we kind of have one weapon build. It just takes up a lot of space. The thing is, I know you're going to say you should have something else on the right of this, but it would take away 6 burn from the lighter, which I'm not willing to do.
Go ahead.
Because you would have to have... Well, no. I guess you could... Oh, no, because the mortar and pestle is the weapon on the right of this. I think we got the right setup, man. I know it looks like we're wasting Sextant. That's more of an indication to me that Sextant doesn't need to be here. But it's doing something for now.
You've got talent. You should put it.
You also are useless, and I'm not fully convinced that Restorative Fireclaw doesn't really have to be here when we have a Lifesteal Obsidian Lighter that goes off way faster. 4 wins in 5 days. Upgrade an item. It's got to be silver or lower. I could see the appeal of Sextant, man, but I think we're looking for better skills. 15 damage, I don't care for. This is like way worse, though. Maybe I should have just taken 15 raw damage. Alright, realistically, give me a small tool. I'm not against that, man. It's like a free trip to Curio. And then I'll always take you up on the offer to get some free XP, because I think we dominate the enemies right now. Zookeeper, what do you have, man? I mean, Salamander Pup would be crazy. 40 damage plus 4 extra burn. We got so much room to grow with this build. The only item we really care about is the lighter, man. I'm gonna skip. I don't want to get that from an upgrade shop, and we're not gonna become a poison build anytime soon. I will say, I think you fight Dire Inglet because I got you confused. I got you confused with the Sabertooth. I thought you would possibly give us small diamond items of 30% lower cooldown, which would go crazy. This is still fine, though, I think. Because, like, scaling crit chance is nice. Truth be told, we probably would also love to have, like, inexorable. I mean, when you crit, your weapons gain 5 damage. It's a nice upgrade target at a minimum. Then non-weapon items are kind of exactly what we're looking for. But not those, man. Kind of you. Like, I think... The extra crit chance is nice. The haste is, like, more important. I think I buy you to put you in the bag for a second. We'll find something to do with Captain's Wheel. I know, again, I know already what you're going to say. And now you got to put another item on the right. Okay, like, just run the numbers with me, man. Okay, so now I don't have lifesteal on my lighter. We're hasting Mortar and Pestle for, like... I was going to say for no reason. Really, it just doesn't work, okay? You don't get it. I could haste that. But I can't move a burn item over to the right. I guess you could run non-burners, but then, like... Here's the thing. It doesn't matter what your name is, as The Rock said. 3 more burn, a.k.a. 30 more damage. It's a given. It's on site.
When you are ready...
Huge. And it scales its own crit chance now. Okay, a winless Vanessa actually scares me more than like a 2-win Vanessa. Because a winless Vanessa is desperate and might have gotten their build online. A 2-win Vanessa is like, I've been there, they're just hoping. But then I see, they're like they're a super slowing build. I feel like the damage over time from the burn is just like, you can't deal with it.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Maybe with the lighthouse or something, you got something going on, but... Okay, what do we want to do? By and large, we would love a large item that allows us to replace our whole board and thus have the cooldown time of the Captain's Wheel. Are you thinking what I'm thinking, fellas? A crow's nest would go kind of crazy right now. Maybe a tool? What is this? Haste your other tools. For 2 seconds, your weapons gain 20 damage. Okay, this is crazy. Put it here. It halves the cooldown of Captain's Wheel. Allows us to get insane haste on Obsidian Lighter. So much haste that we might not even need Obsidian Lighter to be hasted by Captain's Wheel. Ends more weapon scaling. And, like, the big thing is that it halved the cooldown. So I don't think this is great, but it's not as good as Crow's Nest, but it's certainly novel. And Captain's Wheel is a tool too, right? So it's gonna, like, the dishwasher is gonna haste the Captain's Wheel, which is gonna haste the dishwasher, which is gonna haste the Captain's Wheel, which is gonna haste the dishwasher. A Crow's Nest still clears it, I think, but, I mean, I feel like it's interesting to be able to run a dishwasher out there, at least.
See that flank?
First time you fall below half health, shield. Yeah, I don't mind it. And you're gonna give me cinders. You're gonna give me a medical kit. At least there's something there. I mean, this is crazy, but Sergeant Suds has a dishwasher, right? Like, oh, but it's gold. I scammed myself, I'm afraid. I really thought there was a chance that we would get a dishwasher upgrade.
This isn't over, dirtbag.
What the? That's a little aggressive, don't you think? It's calling me a dirtbag for no reason. It's gotta be XP, man. There's a chance that I'll level. There's a guarantee that I'll level. And it's selling items, huh? I've heard of them.
I get it. You're busy. Enjoy your
Now I haste for 2 seconds. Even better. I mean, Silencer is awesome, man. Am I crazy to sell this? I don't sell it. Pull it. Run a Silencer.
You have to leave already?
And you could always just put maybe like... We don't really care for early haste. If anything, like the extra crit chance might be decent. And now we're going to get some enchantment, man. Enchant an item with shield effects. Or a random enchantment.
Greetings.
We gotta try, man. I gotta give it a chance.
Finally meet you.
I may be poor, Captain, but I've seen my share.
A crow's nest would really
Go ahead.
get this dishwasher off our back.
It makes this more fun.
We got a double barrel with no life steal. I don't think there's a path for you then. I don't mean to be rude. It strikes me as like there's no hope, man. You need to be able to put up a considerable amount of heal extremely quickly. Did dishwasher even get to go? It hasted. I mean, I think it hasted a silencer. No, it's a silencer's tech now. I gotta remember. Bazaar. Give me the XP again. I love the build, man. The enchantment was a bit of a whiff, I'll admit, but I love the build. You technically can run Ice Pick. I have to say, I think you guys are all gone here. You might apply at some point in the future. I think we can beat the dragon. The dragon has an amazing burn skill, right? When you use a medium item, one of your burn items gains 10 burn. That would give us 100 damage, too, on the lighter. And we use a medium item constantly in the form of the Captain's Wheel, so it would just be an unbelievable get. Actually, Dragonheart would be insane, too.
It's over already. We barely got off.
Non-restorative Fire Claw. You're scamming me. It's that simple. You're scamming me.
I'm not a fitness trainer. I train your perception over
Haste and Aquatic. I do feel like, to be honest with you, guaranteed starting haste on the Captain's Wheel seems good enough. Oh my god. Honestly, I'll pay 5 gold for 2 burn instead of 20 gold for 3 burn. Another Vanessa on 4 wins. I'm 2 levels up. The real question is, did they build their board in such a way that they can counter a dishwasher? They got a diamond pufferfish. And I'm assuming like quick shielding. It's gonna have to be mighty quick though. It's gonna have to be quicker than that. Because I'm coming for you! Dude, Obsidian Lighter? I don't know. I feel like it kind of gives Shiny Silencer a run for its money in the busted enchantment category. Cinders, please. Cinders. And our board is still so pliable, man. Gunpowder? I'll settle for items. We got a ton of gold. We can at least fish. Not necessary. I mean, I get the idea you could put a shark out there, but for what purpose, man? For what purpose? Similarly, I'm going to look for smalls just because I don't think that the extra damage, like, it temporarily matters to us that much, but the extra reduced cooldown on the lighter matters a ton. And until we find a better lifesteal enabler, I'm pretty content with what we got, to be honest. You do have Crow's Nest, but at this point I'm kind of like, if I see one in a shop, I would pivot to 100%. But I love the idea of just, I mean, to have a 10-win Vanessa with a dishwasher on the board, you wouldn't believe the clout. I would be clouded up to platinum level in the Discord for putting this build out there. Clamora. After everything we've done for you, you give me a Clamora. Fire enemy, fire enemy. Elite Duelist actually could help us out a lot. I mean, even Spices, we could probably find a way to put it on the board. But your weapons have lifesteal, means we can dump Mortar and Pestle. I wouldn't even feel bad about it. Yes, we lose like a little bit of damage scaling, but you kind of scale yourself. Kind of. Kitchen set is not what we want, unfortunately, or knife set, but appreciate the idea. Brother, you don't get this opportunity too much, okay? I gotta give it a try. And now, I don't think anybody would blame me at all for going to Midsworth. I was gonna get Gumballs, but then I thought, let's mess with it, man. Let's put the system on trial. I'm not guaranteeing we get to 10. All I'm gonna guarantee is wherever we go, I'm gonna have a smile on my face.
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
I would love to get more passive crit chance. What do you got? You're a shielding poison build with a lot of shield. You like that? The coral armor is pretty nasty, but I mean the burn is persistent, man. It's not going anywhere.
Boys, less blunder.
More plunder is my suggestion to you is less blunder, a little bit more plunder. I would recommend it if you're interested. Oh, 1 second. Let me reply to this. I'm gonna hit the emoji button. I'm gonna add red hearts. I don't know if I've ever replied with a red heart on Discord before. It's important to convey tone. Is what in all the self-help books I read, at least that's what they say. It's tempting to reduce your cooldown even more, but we would lose the lifesteal. I'm not willing to do that.
That's okay.
Also, Mortar and Pestle gives the run a little more aura, if I may say so myself. So this is a gumball situation any day of the week. We want to see blue gumballs. Yellows are useless, don't let it trick you. Like the silencer's just here for cooldown reduction. We gotta go Awaken District, man. Your shield items have shield equal to the value of your items. Imagine. the 117 shield silencer that isn't actually shielding.
See that plank?
Okay. Oh, it was doing that for him. Not for me necessarily. Can I say, like, we don't necessarily need you to be hasted by the captain's wheel, because this will... No, I still think we need it. We could test it, though. We can do a lot better, I think. First time you slow, freeze. Your weapons get +1. I think this is really bad, honestly. I'm actually going to take the first time... We have so much haste. But it's way too late for lifting, man. I'm going to take the first time you slow freeze. And maybe we'll get a slow skill that helps us out here. I should not be here. We definitely don't want to enchant our leftmost weapon with deadly. We definitely don't want 25 regen. I mean, we get a little bit of loot, but we could have done better with that space. Just in case, maybe start me with 1400 shield. You never know what's coming your way. And then Deseidid. Because, like, here's my thinking. I could put you here, and then every time you go off, we'll get 57 shield. You will get haste. The haste will just come. Every 9 seconds, you'll be hasted for 3 seconds. But it won't be every 9 seconds. Because every 2.5 seconds, you're going to haste for 2. So it's really going to be every 4.5 seconds. And we're doing this. It allows us to have a decent amount of shield. But it gets the run started so much slower. I think we got to stick with what we got. But it's very close. It really is very close. I just feel like shield may not be as necessary as getting the lighter started a lot faster. I snapped for critical effect. What the heck is this? A heavy water wheel. And a bunch of items I've never seen before. You already know what I'm about to say. They need to pay the iron price. Now we are as slow as molasses. But the burn ain't going anywhere. Neither is ours, unfortunately. They must be made to pay the iron price. The iron price has been paid. And the freeze may have mattered, man. The freeze may have mattered. That hits the spot. It's got to be gold tier loot. Oh, baby. You're making me crazy. Every time I look around, take the silencer off. Oh, 1.9 second obsidian lighter. Dipped in mama hulking experiments. Nothing oil? I think. Don't freeze my lighter, man. That's like stealing my sunshine. That's something you can only do if you're frying on the bench slide at the park across last week, man. You don't try that stuff with a fella like me.
Maybe a skirmish.
Literally, I skip you. I'm not interested in your skill. It offends me. Grappling hook, on the other hand, nourishes the spirit. I feel like we probably just lose against Void Colossus, but you gotta give it a try, man. Just give it a shot. You never know. I always get Void Colossus confused with the Caltrops one. I don't know which one has Caltrops. Enough burn so that if you break my lighter, I still win, please. You're done. It's over. Now, Eye of the Colossus, man, could replace Dishwasher. They don't want the smoke. When you burn a hasted item for 1 second! I'm sorry, this is fully for aura, and I acknowledge that.
Ooh, the keener the blade.
You need that diamond dishwasher, man. Because I'm going to be clouded. You wouldn't get it, man. You wouldn't get it. And we probably, I don't even know if we need Captain's Wheel anymore, but... The crazy thing is, it's not just for cloud, because it is also, it gives us 80 damage! This, oh my god, the cloud oozing off of this screenshot. The 69 shield silencer, diamond dishwasher, animated mortar and pestle, obsidian lighter. And they have a restorative cutlass. Wow, what a creative build, man. Just kidding, I run it myself all the time. So your cutlass is doing some good work, but I got some scaling of my own, man. I got some scaling of my own. I'm not sure if you've noticed my diamond dishwasher. I'm not sure if you're ready for the smoke, man. Obvious. I can't believe, like, that would have been such a beautiful... The only thing that would have clouded it up more is if we got the platinum victory or the diamond victory, which we very, very nearly did. But what a run, man. Obviously, we're taking a screenshot of that bad boy. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'll see you next time. Later!